Hello everyone, it's Ben Cossy doing another MOC review, but this time on my self-MOC Cossy. I'll get straight into it. So the backstory, he was created by Makuta around about the time when he was ruling the universe and was about to set off to Barra Magna to kill Motonui for the last time. So he created Cossy, but Cossy rebelled against Makuta, and Makuta succeeded really, and killed Cossy. He then left for Barra Magna, but Cossy wasn't 100% dead, he was still dying when former Tauren came and repaired him, and he was nursed to full health. Then, for a short period of time, he trained with the Matoran to become a Toa, but then Spirus Magna was reformed, the battle on Barra Magna was all over, and then Cossy later became a Toa, and trained with Takunuva to free all the darkness that was still inside him. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the backstory. There is a slightly different version, which is the Story Reborn backstory for Cossy, which is basically the same thing, except instead of Makuta trying to kill Cossy, he locks him up inside his body, and Cossy then escapes and ends up on Barra Magna. If you want to read more, go on MOC pages and see it. Anyway, that's it for the backstory. I shall go into the details. So the leg design, very, very similar to Callan, Lord of Fire's old leg design for Callan. Callan has recently updated the leg design. He's added mutter feet. I'm considering doing that with Cossy because personally I never really have liked Hero Factory shins. I'd probably add blue mutter feet like Callan's done. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do that for a while. I am happy with the recent updates I've given his legs. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. If you can see it, I have added a blue fire flame piece there for some greebles, same on the other side. But yeah, those are his legs, lower legs, I'm quite happy with them. The back of the lower legs, more system greebles. I'm pretty happy with this part now. I took away those mini flaps. Personally, they just got in the way and limited posability a lot, so I got rid of them. They were a little pointless. So yeah, posability is a lot better down there now, and I'm quite happy about that. While we're back here, the back of the the back of the legs, more greebles. I'm quite happy with it. Not really much to say about that. The front of the legs, again, a fair bit like Callan's, but with my own personal touch. The side of the legs, I'm really happy with. I think it's a Throwbot piece. I was proud of using that. This piece here, it's in grey. Need to replace that. Also need to replace that red connector. That I'll do in future updates. His blades, his dual blades. I mean, I like him having dual blades. I've always loved the idea of dual weapons, but personally, I don't like the weapon itself, because everyone uses those blades on their self-MOCs. If you have any ideas for what I could possibly replace it with, please do let me know, because I just don't like having that stereotypical blade for his secondary weapons. Going on to the torso now. Yes, it's not custom, deal with it. I love it. I know I do hate non-custom torsos, but I'm actually happy with what he has. It just, I don't know, it just suits him, I feel. I like it. But yeah. Heartlight. Not. A lot of people think I'm obsessed with Heartlights, I'm really not. I don't know, sometimes they complete a MOC, sometimes MOCs don't need them. But yeah, Cossy's got one. Hero Factory Surge Head. A lot of people get confused thinking he is a Hero Factory person. He is not. He is a Toa. Just because he has a Hero Factory mask doesn't mean he is a Hero Factory person. Going into a bit of a rant there, but yes, upper arms. I've always loved Rakshi feet, but he looked a bit goofy with Rakshi feet as his feet, so I put them on his shoulders. Yes, I don't know, it was, I can't quite remember how I got the arm design. It was, I don't know, I just somehow ended up with this arm design. I never really planned it, I just sort of happened, and I was, oh, that'll make a good arm design, and I did it, and it's just stayed since the first proper version of Cossy. I've always loved it, I don't plan on ever changing it. It's pretty simple actually, that'd be a bit hard to see with my crappy camera. But yeah, I always love the arm design, and yeah, like I said, don't plan on changing it. Lower arms, yeah, that I want to change one day. The only problem with that is it doesn't really, there's nothing that really works with that still works with that, if that makes sense. Like, if I did do a custom arm, it would have to be short, and it would look a bit weird. That's about the only arm piece that I can think of that would work with the upper arm design. If you've got something, I mean, let me know, but yeah, it's not exactly an easy thing. The fingers, posable fingers, every self-MOC needs them. The greebles around that, I've always loved. The sword, it might have been Grimblade, I'm not sure, but someone recently asked me why Cossy has the electric surge piece on his blade when he's the Lord of Blue Flames. Well, the reason for that is because his sub-element is electricity, but pretty much he doesn't have a lot of electricity powers. It's really just like 90% of him is blue fire and 10% of him is electricity. Like, really all he can do with electricity is, like, if he drops his sword, he can use the electricity to, like, pick it up, or he can, like, launch a thunderbolt. He doesn't have that much power over electricity, more for the fire, and especially blue fire for that matter. That's pretty much it for the front. The wings, I have recently updated that, adding that piece. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I'd ever do anything with the wings. I might maybe change the way that they are put on, because they're attached from the arms, not the torso. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if I'll ever change the wings. I do like him having wings, so I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll just quickly fix that. But yeah, that is about it for details. Yeah. Gotta love my self-MOC. Just in my opinion, I'm sure some people hate it, but I don't see that much wrong with him. I've always loved him. Posability. He is pretty good for posability. He wasn't when he had those wing things, but like his legs can bend well, his arms can bend well. Yeah, not much to say really, but yeah. Not sure if that was in the frame when I bent the arms, but anyway. Yeah, so that's Cossy. Not much else I really have to say. But yes, I hope you like that review. Well, I'm not sure who I'm going to do next for a review. I'm open to requests. If you want to see anybody, let me know. Although I do want to do reviews for everyone in the Toa Lotum. Probably do a review on... Not sure who I'll do a review on in the Lotum next. Probably either Sepviron or Nuxen, I'm not sure. Let me know if you have anyone in particular you want to see in Toa Lotum, and I'll post that next. Also, just a quick thing, there's been a few people around YouTube who have said that the only reason I got YouTube was to post one video and use it to increase my popularity through MOC pages. That is not at all the reason why I got YouTube. The reason I got YouTube was to comment on my friends' videos, to look at my friends' videos, and to see all the great videos that are on YouTube, and to get inspiration for future MOCs on it. Not at all to increase my popularity on MOC pages. No, I have enough popularity, and some of it... In fact, I would prefer less popularity on MOC pages for that matter. Like Cossy being on like 400 plus likes. I've disabled the likes on him recently because it's just getting out of hand. Anyway, enough of me sounding like annoying. This is Cossy. I hope you enjoyed the review. Ben Cossy, signing out.